Welcome to this week's edition of Sportsline. I'm your host, Evan Gentry. Joined with us in studio today is former USF basketball star Jordan Stotts. We're going to reflect on his career here over the past 4 years and look forward to his future in basketball. Jordan, how you doing?
I'm good, Evan. How you doing?
Well, thank you for joining us today, first off.
Yep, no problem.
So, just looking back on it right away, what are some of the memories you had playing here at USF?
Just initially, all the Augie games, the environment there is just incredible. But I look back, and a couple years ago, we beat Winona State when they were ranked 17th in the nation. And then back in my freshman year, we actually beat Augie, so that was a huge moment in my career.
Oh, I remember playing Augie and going to some of those games and watching. Especially this past season, it got really wild.
It did.
So those are some great memories to have. What are some of the things you're going to walk away with from playing here at USF as you head into your professional career?
Just the toughness, I guess, that the coaching staff instilled in us to trust the process and work every day and the work ethic. I'll take away a lot of the memories too with all the players I played with, my brothers. It's a friendship that'll last like a lifetime. So
yeah. Speaking on some of those memories with your brothers or your teammates, what are some that stick out to you most as you begin to move on?
Really, just all the road trips. We spend so much time together on the buses and the hotels. It's a long season. Basketball is one of the longer seasons for sports-wise, and just the bus rides, especially the one to Minot, it's like 8-9 hours, which nobody likes, but it's good bonding time. So I'll miss those a lot.
I'm sure those. I bet those bus rides can be long, but they can also be really fun. So now looking towards your professional career, you mentioned earlier that you had just gone to Virginia for a Euro camp. Explain the experience that offered.
It was a different experience. I'd never really done anything like that. The first day was Saturday, and we did combine stuff. So they timed us down and back sprints, 3/4 court sprints. We did a vertical, just stuff like that, agility stuff. And then the second day was more transition, seeing our live ball skills. And then we played 2 games, which I thought I played pretty well in those 2 games. So.
No, that's awesome. Yeah. Looking at that a little bit more, what did you feel like seeing some different competition, seeing some more athletes from around the country instead of just kind of the Midwest area? What did you think about playing against some of those guys?
It was a lot different. There's some mid-major teams or players all the way down to D3, so there's a lot of variety. But one thing I did notice is that there's a lot of very athletic people, especially out, East Coast where I was, and, just trying to play my game, because I couldn't out-jump all of them. So, just trying to trust the process and, stay the course and play my game.
Of course. Now, looking at a professional career, are you looking more trying to go to the NBA D League? Are you looking to play in Europe? I mean, there are multiple routes you could go.
Right.
Is there one you're trying to go for specifically?
Obviously the NBA would be the main goal. That's where the money's at, and that's where all the, the fame would be at. But realistically, I would think I'd start over in Europe, get my name out there and, play a few seasons and maybe transition into, the D League or something like that. And then if I'm lucky enough, play in the NBA.
Of course. So what are some of the things that you're kind of picking up now that you're done with college that you've realized you need to do to take that extra step to make it in the professional career?
I just have to stay in the gym. After this weekend, I realized everybody's quicker and stronger, and as you get older, they're just better than, playing against 18-year-old freshmen and stuff like that in college. But, I just have to stay in the gym, hit the weights, and, trust the process that I can get better over these next few months.
Of course. So, speaking of hitting the weights and staying in the gym, is there anything specifically that you're doing? Are you at a training facility? Are you training on your own? Are you training with Coach Mathers? What are you doing to keep that edge?
Right now, I'm training on my own, but I talked to Mathers, and he's helping me out. I got some of the lifting programs that we've been doing for the basketball team, so I've been doing those and, just staying in there every day working on it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, Mathers will get you ready.
It'll work, yeah, that's for sure.
So, you know, before we wrap up here, I want to hear some memories that you've had. You played here for 4 years. You know, you've obviously had a lot of memories. Let's start with your best memory playing at USF.
You know, I think honestly it was probably this last game. I know we didn't win, but against Augie, that environment, you know, it was a heck of a way to go out. There's probably, I don't know, 3,000 fans there or something like that. But just that one I think sticks out just because I think I played pretty well. And, you know, we shot the ball really well. We couldn't get the win, but it was a fun environment and it was a heck of a way to go out.
That's awesome. You know, I was at that game. It was a lot of fun. It was, I mean, for them especially being I think they were number 2 at the time.
Yeah, it was top 2.
For them being number 2 at the time in the season, it was truly incredible.
Right.
So, you know, we look forward to keeping up with you. Thanks for joining us in the studio.
No problem.
We look forward to keeping up with you as you head on with your career, and we want you to succeed really well. So join us next week here on Sportsline. Thanks for joining us. I'm Evan Gentry.